A woman spent all her savings on a magic potion that promised beauty. The moment she drank it, her withered hands turned soft and smooth. Her skin tightened and glowed. Even her hips lifted ever so slightly. Hoping to hear a word of praise from her husband, she slipped on a purple pleated shawl. But her husband, Richard, had long grown sick of her. With a careless shove, he pushed her down the stairs. By the time he realized what he'd done, her body was already twisted into something monstrous, completely lifeless. Desperate to avoid prison, Richard dialed the crematorium, but he didn't notice his dead wife, Catherine, slowly rising from behind. She tried to walk over and tell him she was fine, forgetting that her neck had snapped 180 degrees. The sight sent him reeling in terror. It wasn't until Catherine looked in the mirror that she realized she had turned into something ghostly. Without a second thought, she twisted her own head back into place, restoring her appearance. While she was busy fixing herself up, Richard rushed downstairs to escape. Just then, her best friend Vanessa showed up at the door. Not wanting their affair to be discovered, Richard grabbed Vanessa and dragged her toward the exit. Catherine had seen everything. In a rage, she snatched up a shotgun and blasted Vanessa. As the couple bagged the body for disposal, Vanessa suddenly climbed out of the water, her head still riddled with a hole. The horrifying sight made them collapse in shock. Richard fell to his knees, begging for mercy. That's when Catherine noticed something, a gray scar across Vanessa's chest. Just like her own, Vanessa had drunk the same potion. She too was immortal. Catherine's fear evaporated. After all, she couldn't die either. Vanessa lunged at her with a weapon, but their bodies instantly healed. Realizing the fight was pointless, Vanessa proposed a truce. One would play the leading role, the other the supporting role. She explained that a mortician named Victor could repair their bodies, and with his help, they'd remain flawless forever. So the two reconciled, tracked him down, and begged for his help. Out of old friendship, Victor agreed. As their wounds healed, they were overjoyed. But then Catherine noticed a patch of dead skin on Vanessa's back. She realized they could never let Victor leave, so the sisters poured him a glass of poisoned wine. But Victor had anticipated it. He poured the wine out and declared he'd never return. Enraged, Catherine smashed a vase over Richard's head. When he didn't die outright, Vanessa finished the job. When Victor regained consciousness, a mysterious witch named Selina appeared. Without a word, she pulled out a potion, offering him eternal life. To tempt him, she stabbed him and dripped the potion into his wound. His hand glowed with golden light, the gash vanishing instantly. Selina urged him to drink the potion, promising immortality. But Victor remembered Catherine's terrible fate. He hurled a knife, cutting the power, and bolted. Selina wasn't worried. Two vicious hounds were waiting outside. Cornered on the rooftop, Victor slipped and nearly fell 10 stories. With nowhere left to run, the women begged him to drink, but he refused. He tossed the potion off the roof and leapt after it. By sheer luck, he landed in Selina's pool and survived. He stole a car and sped away. Victor lived to be 100, surrounded by children and grandchildren, and died peacefully of old age. As for Catherine and Vanessa, the immortal women were long forgotten. Their bodies, with no one left to repair them, slowly decayed. Even walking became agony. One day, as they prepared to leave, Vanessa stepped on a bottle and reached out for help. But Catherine only smirked. In a struggle, Vanessa dragged her down the stairs with her. The two shattered into pieces, ending their so-called eternal lives.